Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you the Jaguar X250 2.2D fuel filter changing and priming the fuel system. So to do that, this is the fuel filter I have removed. This is the fuel line taken to the filter, and then here from the fuel filter to the high pressure fuel pump, and this is the return pipe. This is the return line or pipe from the fuel pressure and the high pressure fuel pump, and then this is this goes back to the fuel tank. So there are three screws hold this fuel filter in place. One here, one here, one here, and it's one is here, one is here, one is here, and also at the bottom there is a sensor connected to it. I think it's the water detecting sensor, and also on the top this there is a fuel heating or fuel heating element as well. So I have removed this one, and now I'm going to put the new one and prime the fuel system. Be with me. Thank you. Okay, this is the new fuel filter. I'm going to install first this, and then I'm going to prime this. First, you are going to put this connector in, this connector, this. So I'll put the connector on. So I'm going to put the first I'm going to, because these two pipes are a bit hard to put when the fuel filter is installed. I'm going to put it like this, then put the fuel filter in place after installing the two pipes. Okay, yeah, I put this back, and now I'm going to put this screw. Okay, I'm going to install the heating element sensor as well. This is the return 5 output plug for the safety purpose there. Okay, now so I have now this is the fuel flow line from the fuel tank feeding the fuel filter and then going to the high pressure fuel pump. And as you can see, the arrow must be toward the fuel filter, and because of you need this tool or similar to this to prime the fuel system. So now I'm going to prime the fuel system. We do that continuously until a very strong resistance is felt. As you can see, the priming capsule or pump has a very strong resistance, so that the fuel filter is filled with the diesel. And now I'm going to prime for a few times, like do this one a few times more, and then I'm going to connect the fuel feed line which comes from the fuel tank to the fuel filter and start the engine. Okay, I have connected the fuel feed line to the fuel filter itself, and now I'm going to start the engine. Let me remove this in case, because there is a movement part, and okay. So now I'm going to start the engine, and you watch. So I have started the engine, and because I needed to hold the engine start button down until the engine had become started, but I was going to press once and then release it, but different system works differently. You have to hold down the engine start button on Jaguar X250 so to start it. So it's very, very good. The engine is running very, very smooth, and that's the fuel filter replacement procedure and priming the fuel system of Jaguar X8 X8 2.0 2.2D, later 2.2D engine. I have just realized the camera lens has steam because it was in a cold temperature, and when I brought here is a bit warm, so the camera lens has a bit steam. Sorry about that.